My name is Emily, and I am an EF Ultimate Break ambassador and group leader. I have been on 5 EF Ultimate Break trips. I have 7 more booked. One of those trips was a 5-week trip all over Europe. And so today I'm going to be talking about the reasons why I love traveling with EF Ultimate Break. Roll the tape. Before we begin, I just want to say that because I am an EF Ultimate Break ambassador, I do have a promo code for you to use. It helps me out, it helps you out. It's in the description. So if you use that link that I've put in the description to book, it will automatically activate and apply the code UAEmilyA100 for $100 off of your first trip. Okay. Let's get into it, shall we? So the very first reason why I love traveling with EF Ultimate Break is kind of obvious. They plan everything for you. They do the heavy lifting. They do the hard work. I get so overwhelmed when I sit down to plan a trip. Who's going with me? Are they actually going to go with me? Where are we going? How long are we going? When are we going? Where are we staying? How are we getting from place to place? How long do we stay in each place? What are we going to do while we're there? These are the questions that I have. But what's really nice is I just log on to EF Ultimate Break's website, I pick a trip that looks good to me, and then I book it. And then I make payments on it, and then I just show up. It's the most fantastic thing ever. So it saves me a ton of stress. Plus, there's enough free time that I can kind of plan to do the things that I want to do, but I don't have to worry about the majority of it. I get to just turn my brain off. Number 2 is EF Ultimate Break is a great way to make friends as an adult. I don't know about you, but I just struggle with putting myself in situations where I'm gonna make friends as an adult. I make friends easily, but it's not as easy as it was in high school and in college where I'm surrounded by people my age. Booking with EF Ultimate Break puts you into a group of people who also love traveling and who are around your same age. I have made so many lifelong friends all over the country, the world with EF Ultimate Break, and I just feel like my life is so much fuller since I've made these friends. What's really, really nice is that my friends from home have come with me on EF Ultimate Break trips. Friends that I've made on EF Ultimate Break trips, we're now traveling together again, and it's just like a wonderful travel community, and I absolutely love it. It's just been so rewarding. If you are scared to go on a trip solo, please don't be, because it is impossible not to make friends. I'm an extrovert, but there are definitely introverts on these trips as well. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you are. You're gonna make friends. Reason number 3 is their affordable payment plans. I don't know about you if you've ever been on a group trip with anyone else ever before, but for me, it's usually oh, we have payment plans, but it's $500 in 5 installments or something like that. But what I like about EF Ultimate Break is all you have to have is $150 to put down for a trip, and then you can make twice monthly or monthly payments, and you can kind of cater it to your needs. And so the fact that you can do that is a total game changer. They are interest free. They do not affect your credit. Why I booked with them to begin with, if I'm honest. And then what's really nice about that is that you can wrap up things like your flights, excursions, just everything in that payment plan. So sincerely, it's paid off before you go on the trip. So the trip is free. Girl math. Number 4 are the expert tour directors that come with the trip. A lot of group travel companies have tour directors, but what I love about EF Ultimate Break is that the tour director is usually local to where you are traveling. For example, if you are going on a trip to Ireland, your tour director is going to be Irish. There are situations where it's just impossible to be local to 3 or 4 or 5 different countries, right? But all of my European trips have had European tour directors and things like that. So they are very knowledgeable, and the local guides that are on your trip are from the city that you're in as well. So you have a lot of knowledge there. One of the things that I love about having a tour director as well is that I, again, get to just turn my brain off. I am literally not thinking about a single thing. They are like the wedding day coordinator of your trip. They are working behind the scenes, all of the logistics, getting you from point A to point B, getting you checked into your hotel, making sure that any fires are put out. They can also help you when things, knock on wood, go wrong on the trip. Like, for example, I got really sick this summer and my tour director was able to get me into a doctor and helped me get in, and then helped me actually file the insurance paperwork. So, I mean, they're pretty amazing. They also plan extra fun things for the trip to do outside of what's on the itinerary, like during your free time. They are just the MVPs of EF Ultimate Break. Reason number 5 is that they take feedback very seriously. Especially lately, I've noticed they've really been leaning into kind of listening to what we have to say when we go on trips. They take the quality very seriously. I have seen, hotels stop being used. I've seen itinerary changes. I've seen trips change from longer to shorter or shorter to longer. I've seen them drop excursions. I've seen them add excursions. I've seen them make itinerary changes literally based on feedback. So they do take it seriously, which is something that I can really appreciate. Another thing that I love on these trips is that there's a good amount of free time and you can really make it like what you want to make it. So even though you don't have to do any planning, you have plenty of free time. But if you didn't want to plan anything during your free time, your tour director is going to offer you some optionals. So the trip is really what you get to make of it. Nobody is babying you. We're all adults. Nobody's telling you that you have to do the things on the itinerary, but it's just a good mixture of like things to do and being able to go off and do your own things. And if you're worried like, oh, I don't know what to do, your tour director is going to be there to either give you suggestions or actually plan something for the group. The last reason is that there are so many trips to choose from and they are always adding more and more trips, again, as well, based on your feedback. So they already have like over, I want to say 120 trips currently, but they are always adding new ones, which I think is super exciting. For the most part, they visit every single continent except for Antarctica. They have trips even in the US, Central America, South America, Africa, the Middle East, Europe, Asia, Australia, New Zealand. Like, there's just so many options to choose from. And yeah. So if you have any questions about traveling with EF Ultimate Break, please connect with me on my socials, DM me. I would be happy to talk with you more in depth about booking with EF Ultimate Break. If you have any questions as well, you can feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer you. If you want to subscribe, I will definitely be posting more EF Ultimate Break content. And please, 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 if you are booking for the first time, I would really appreciate it if you use that link to book your first trip. It helps me and it helps you. I'll see you next time.